Okay, I'm just going to go in the order that I have. Festival Song 2 singers, I'm up here. I have at NEO, they scored a 1. One of my singers had tonsillitis, and they still managed to get a 1. Jake, these are terribly out of order. Jake Francis, Sarah Hill, Matt Azell, Jake Francis, Corey Smith, Kayla Hancock, and Addison Martin. Scored a 1. Okay, next, if you were in the Rim of Time, I guess come over here. Rim of Time also scored a 1, another ensemble that scored a 1. Only girls are here from it, and we have Maggie Brown, Lainey, Volleyball, and Jake Francis, again. We have to use the boys in one. All of the 8th grade girls were in an ensemble. They scored a 1, and that was Psalm 67. That was all 8th grade girls. I'll hold on to those. And all of the ensembles at the 7th grade took to contest, got 1s. That's the highest you can get, and that's superior. So first we'll start with P.A.Yezu. Lacey Barnes, Chantel Thiel, Madison Wade, Victoria Schick, Eternity Maldonado, and Felicity Brugel. And every other singer in 6th grade, or 7th grade, sang an ensemble, Higher at Home. They got a 1 as well. Haley Martin, Hannah Ackerman, Madison Wade, Allison Grady, Adrian Dermott, Amber Nothnagel. The 7th graders also took, I had a trio go, that's 1 per part. It was very difficult, but they still got a 1. They did a very good job, and that was Felicity Brugel, Haley Martin, and Chantel. Almost done. Okay, and the following students took solos to contest, and I just one day made them practice their solos up in front of the class, which they were not expecting, and I saw some of the color drain from all of the girls because they got very nervous. And I just had to give them, I have a lot of respect for them, because if I had to do that as a 7th grader or an 8th grader, I would have gotten in front of the class and died. And not be here. So they're a lot braver than I was at that age to take a solo to contest, so they all deserve a round of applause after I hand out the certificates, everyone that took a solo, because that's very, very difficult. Haley Martin, Madison Wade, Adrian Dermott, Felicity Brugel, Lacey Barnes, Rachel Wolin, Zaya Martin, Addison Martin, Jake Francis, Sydney Froster, Matt Zell, Allison Grady, Chantel Thiel, Kaylee Hancock, Corey Smith, and Eternity Maldonado joined our choir, I think maybe 2 weeks before we went to contest, and I asked her if she wanted to take a solo, and she also stepped into an ensemble, and she scored very well for having 2 weeks of practice on her solo, so just a little special round of applause. I missed Gentle Annie. I have it somewhere. I'm just going to acknowledge them because they're 8th graders that I missed. Here in Gentle Annie. Zaya Martin, Kyle Tracy, Trevor Testerman, Rose Lant, Sydney Frosser, Rachel Wollhouse. They got that music, I think, a week before contest, and they were scared to even have the words in their head. So